Oh, gosh, look at the time. I have this very important phone call I was supposed to make, like 5 minutes ago. Will you be right here?
Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna go anywhere. Doug, I'm with you.
Right.
Twins. You're really going after a pair of twins. I swear I read about this in Forum once. Look, I'm a guy, you're a guy. I'm proud of what you're trying to do. I'm going to help you if I can. But if I don't see it in the tip, I'd feel it was my duty to explain to those fine young women just what you were up to.
20% in their phone number.
Go for it.
I got it. The waiter's the devil. He was a little guy whispering in your ear.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Just a guess. Go on.
I'm trying to tell a story here.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, so then she says, I was beginning to worry about you. I'm sorry it took so long. I saw somebody at the bar I knew, and I had to talk to him for a few minutes.
Oh, why don't you have him join us?
He's shy.
Oh, come on, Doug. You met some woman at the bar and you're afraid to admit it. Fess up.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I did. But she's nothing. I mean, you're special and I'm with you.
Get out.
Hey, the girl in the bar was not my type at all.
Yeah? Well, maybe I'm not here with you. Maybe I'm not that special. Maybe I'm Mary Lou. I'm just kidding. It's a twin joke.
After this, the date goes fabulously. Now, I'm telling her stories about dangerous shootouts and drug buys, and she's telling me about corporate rates and fleet leasing.
I bet you were so nervous about this you were twitching.
Wouldn't you be? I had the chance of a lifetime in the palm of my hands.
Sir, your lights are on.
Your lights?
On your car.
I have a motorcycle.
That's what I meant. I had to get you. One at the bar just went to check the phones.
Where are the phones?
By the men's room.
I was going to my car to get some change for the phones, long distance.
Well, why don't we go out to your car and leave, Douglas?
The main thing is I can't get out of there without Mary Lou, who's in the bar, because then we'd have to get by Betty Sue, who's in the dining room, but I can't get by Mary Lou to get to Betty Sue. Those legs, those everything else's. I knew I'd never make it by her.
And the same thing is in the dining room?
Right, but I just couldn't take the pressure.
Don't tell me. You wimped out.
You're right. I realized I was surrounded, and I decided to go on a full retreat.
Dinner is served.
My escape attempt failed. I was trapped like a rat.
I don't even want to ask.
I was gonna have to ride this nightmare out.
Nightmare? You were with twins.
Yeah, I know. Just trust me. Betty Sue, what do you say we get this food to go?
If we get hungry later, we can always light it back on fire. You just give me a minute. I want to freshen up.
Friend, put out those flames and box that food. We're out of here.
But what about the one in the bar? Oh, you're not quitting, are you? She's already turned down 3 guys. Oh, what happened to your tie?
It was like this.
Oh.
You know those horror movies where you're always shouting, don't go down to the basement, don't look in the attic, don't look under the bed?
Don't go in the bar!
suddenly, the ball game was over. I got caught and it was overtime, but I lost. There I was, caught red-handed. There was no hope of ever getting out of this alive. Then I realized it was all a setup, and they both took me home. I couldn't believe it. They weren't mad, they were excited. This kind of thing turned them on. They decided to teach me a lesson. So the two of them took me home and taught me a lesson over and over. And let me tell you something. I learned so many lessons that night, I deserve an honorary degree from Dr. Ruth.
You call this a bad date?
Well, yeah, they lied to me.
They lied to you.
Wait a minute, let me get this straight. This was a bad date because these two women who were twins who took you home lied to you?
Mm-hmm. And there's one more thing.
More?
What else could there be?
After all this, there's more?
I made it up. It's not true. I never had a bad date, and it's my deal.
I'll kill you.
You get 5 cards. You pass 1 to the left, 2 to the right. The guy on the right gets to choose the cards, but he doesn't get to look.
Who doesn't get to look?
Guy on the right.
You mean the guy to take 2 cards?
Look, just reach out and grab 2 cards. Learn this game at Camp Wonka, Manitoba.
I find that easy to believe, Captain.
No, way back then they weren't letting blacks in the Wonka, Manitoba.
Take 2 cards.
Come on, Hanson. Tell us the story of the worst date of your life.
I'm not here to tell stories. I'm here to play cards.
Well, how about you?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a bad date per se.
All right, yeah, well, I guess I did. Actually, I had the worst date of my life. It broke up my marriage.
Well, that's a clue. He was married and dating.
No, well, it wasn't exactly a date, but it ended up like a date, and it was a mistake, let me tell you. Well, this was a ways back, when I was patrolman.
How far back?
Way back.
Not back to the time when you wore those stupid sideburns and bell-bottoms.
All right. What is so funny?
Are you quite done, gentlemen? Hey, I was young then. I didn't know better. Besides that, it was regulation.
Not that mustache.
See, I'd been assigned this woman partner. She was like one of the first on the force. Lynette Johnson.
Quiet enough for you, Fuller? You think they put us out here to keep me safe?
What? They put a woman on the force and you want special treatment because you're a minority?
Yeah. I'd like to be put in danger by something other than your driving.
Lynette was real likable, and I liked her. It was the height of the sexual revolution. She was coming on to me. Not all the time, anything. Every once in a while. I mean, it wasn't like my father ever taught me to resist women. So I really wasn't prepared to fend her off. She was also driving my wife crazy.
Now, pass 1 to the left. You get to choose this one. Pass 2 to the right.
Well, you know, it sounds to me like your wife had a reason for being crazy.
No, not at first, she didn't. You know, sometimes you spend more time with your partner than you do your wife. And in this case, my partner happened to be a very attractive woman.
Was there a reason for her to be jealous or not?
No. Well, not then. Well, look, you guys, you stop after work sometimes, right? Have a drink with your partner or get a meal. Nothing wrong with that.
You want to get a meal sometime?
Sure, why not?
We believe you. Go ahead.
Anyway, they put us in the Norwich district, and it was incredibly boring. I mean, days would go by without a call. And although everyone was very liberal back then, they were still afraid to put a woman in a dangerous situation. So basically, we were babysitting in an area